slide from 5 to 7, back to 2, 5. So we got. Now the second part goes 0, 2, 3, slide back. So 0, 2, 3, and then 5 to 7, back to 5. And then we're going to take the D, G, and B strings on the 5th fret. We're going to slide those up to 7s and then slide them back. So that one we're going to go 7 to 8, quick hammer on the 2nd string. One more 7, and then you got 5, 7, 5, hammer on, pull off. You got 5, 5, 5, G string, back to B and back. And then you got 2 to 4 and back on the D string. So let's look at everything we got. Now our next riff, we're going to do the 2 top strings. So it's opens, 2s, 3s, 2s, and then we're going to pull off real quick the 3 to the 2 to the open. And then hit the opens one more time. So it's. And then you got a drum fill and it ends with. So we're going to bend the 7 on the G string. Hit that 8 on the 2nd string. Do it twice, and then you got an up and down bend on that 7 on the G. Pull off to the 5, back to 7. And I'll kind of switch to this middle finger on that 7, so I can slide into that 11. It's like a D shape up here. So you got those 11, 10, and 10 down there. Okay, so let's check out what we got so far. We got. Now this next part's going to go. So we got 3 9s on the G string, and then 7, 8, 10 on the B. Little 7. We got 3 10s right there, so. 9, 7, 8 again. Little 7, and then you got 8, 7, 5 there with a little pull-off slide. We got those again. Same stuff. Now we got a new part. We got. Now this one's going to go 8, 5, 7, 7, 5, 5. So we got 7, 7, 5, 5. You could do a little trill on that one. And then we're going to have. Okay, so that was 4 big ones on the E. So the A, B, B, A, B, A, B, and then D, B. And then we got E, C sharp. So it's a major shape, and we're going to start on the C sharp here on the 9th fret. So we have 11, 10, 9, 9. We're going to go up 2 and start on the high note. So that's a D sharp or a E flat major. So we got. Then we're going to go to a B major, 9, 8, 7, 7. Back to the C sharp, 9, 9, 10, 11. So we got. And then we're going to have. So that was 4 A strings, 5th fret to the D here, 5, 7, and then E, D, E, D, E, G, E, and then we got A to F sharp, Before the verse here, we have this new riff. We got. Okay, so we had 14s on the bottom, 14 twice, 12 twice, 11 twice. Then we're gonna go second string, 12 to 14, 10 to 12. So. Okay, then a verse starts, and it's basically got the same stuff. It's a little bit different when he's singing. Okay, so then we're going to get into some fills that happen later on. So at 2:04 into the song, we have a new fill that pops in this verse. It's going to go. Okay, so it's chromatic, starts on the 11th fret of the G string. And then 7 and 6 are just by themselves, one note. And then 4/3 is how it ends. So you got. Now that goes with a higher thing that's. So that would be 15 and 17 on these two bottom ones. You go down chromatic, do the same type of thing. Then a little bit later, we're going to have a riff that goes. So that was open and 7. Open on the big E and 7 on the 5th string. So we got. So that's one pattern that goes twice. So it's 0 7 7 0 7 7 0 7 0 7 7 0 7 7 0 7. And then we got. So that's 5 6 7 on the A to 5 on the D. So that's 5 7 and then 5 on the A back to the big 7. Then 7 4 4. Here we have a really fast triad, kind of a arpeggio type thing. We got. So it's a C sharp major shape here. We got. So we have 16 on the A string, 16, 15, 13, 14, 13, 16. So we got. Then we're going to come up to the 18 and 15, same type of shape. This would be like a D sharp or E flat major. So we got 18, 15, 16, 15, 17, 18. So the same shape. Those both come from like your open C shape, you know, so you got. And then we're going to jump to this 14th fret. That's a B major. End on that 16 on the small string. So. And then we're going to come back to that. This time it has a cool little riff. We got 3, 5, hammer on pull off to the 5 there. So. 12 9 9. Okay, that's lead into the next verse. We got 11s. We got 4 notes of each. So 11 on the G string. 1 2 3 4. 9s and 8s. And then 9 on the D. 11, 7, 9. You get into another verse, you got kind of the same types of riffs. Now we get into a new thing at 3:07 and we go. So that's big 5, we got A, we got 3 of those. And then 2 Ds, 3 E's, 2 Ds. Okay, and later that turns into. Okay, and that one's gonna go 8 times. So we got the A, 2, 2 Ds, 2 E's, 2 Ds, and then we're gonna end with. So a real fast one, we got 7, 7, 6, 7 on the D string. Okay, then the next thing we got. So it's open 7/7. We got A to its octave, A, and then 5/5/5 going down the strings. And hit one A at the end, and then start it over. You can do that 5 times. And then we're gonna have this riff. So we slide all the 5s into 7s, hit it again, then come up to this D shape, 11 with 10s. Slide those 7s back. So we got. And then we have a little sliding riff, 5 to 7 on the D. So that was 3 times, 5 to 7. And then we got a D over here, 5th fret of the 5th string. So that was 5, 5, 5 on the D, 7 on the A. Read 'em and read 'em and read. So we got A minor, 7, and D. So after 3 times of the A minor 7 to D, we hit a C chord. And then we back to A minor 7 and D again. 2 times, and then we got. So that's A, E, and D. Jester's Gorilla. And then it just kind of repeats that and fades. Let's go back a little bit, hit some of the highlights. Okay, and then 204, we had that fill that went. And with that, it goes. And then we have a riff. Then we got the fast one. Okay, then we're gonna have another one of those. Another verse, and then we're gonna have. And then we have. And later we got. And then you got your. All right, Florentine Pogen by request. Check out One Size Fits All by Frank Zappa. That is a fantastic album, and Florentine Pogen is one of the great ones on there. So thanks a lot for watching, y'all. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if you have a request. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.